Alright, welcome back to my playthrough of Shandalar. This is Evil Genius Part 3, and this time I will try to not have the longest episode ever like I've had other times. If you don't remember, it's been a while. This is my deck. It's almost mono black, just some artifacts. I think it's much better than I remember it. All the creatures suck, but at least, you know, I got 2 bad moons and 3 terrors. It's the maximum number until I can unlock I don't know what it's called, the ability or the item that allows me to have 4 copies in my deck of any single card, except for the basic lands, as you can see. Anyway, I have had a tough time, but it's the hardest difficulty, so you know my deck wasn't that good to start with, and I have played a lot against a lot of hate, actually. Very much hate. But soon I think I can get this going. I want some Black Knights, I want some Sengi Vampires, more Drain Life, and some Dark Rituals and some removal. You get out all the bad stuff, really. But anyway, let's try this now. I have some food. This is expensive food. And just let's go outside. That's a good one. Ring of the Guardian. Essentially, there are 5 wizards that are the antagonists of this game, and they want to cast a domination spell, which ends the game for you. It's a game over if they do that. And anyway, they need 3 cities to draw mana from to do this, and if you buy this ring, they will need 5 cities, so it's actually a very good thing to have. So Zephyr Bazaar, I would really like to go there. Let's see if I can see it. Yeah, it's just above me. Do I have 600 gold? Naturally I don't, but let's farm some gold. This is a War Mammoth guy, Elvish Magi. He's not one of the high level opponents, I guess, so I think I should be able to beat him. He won the toss also, that lucky bastard. Let's start the duel, and as you can see I have a hand that I would have mulliganed if this was Modern Magic, but unfortunately I'm getting screwed over by this game again. Destroy target land enchantment. Well, that's not that good, but I have a good draw at least. Savean Elf, it's a beatdown. I'm starting at 10 life. I really need some mana links. Let's see. I think I can drop the Blood Moon. I don't think he has any black guys in his deck. I'm quite positive he doesn't have any black guys in his deck at all. So Bad Moon it is, and hopefully I draw a land before his 1/1 elf kills me like that. Things starting to look up. Let's see here. I can drop the what do you call it? Scarf zombies? Sarth zombies? Scarf? Is it like a scythe or scythe? I have no idea actually. I don't know how to pronounce that. Anyway, I'm going to play these zombies. They're getting pumped from the Bad Moon, so that's good. And they're more aggressive than the Wall of Bone. I think they can act as a blocker this turn. Next turn I'm going to drop Wall of Bone and swing with my zombies. If he attacks, he's kind of telegraphing that he has what is called Giant Growth. Now he didn't. So, that's a good draw. The thing is here, if I attack now, well, he didn't have another mana, so I can just attack and hopefully kill him. He can do the double block, but I'm alright by that. Kill that. Kill that again. And kill that. That was a good trade for me. Let's drop this guy, I think. I could have dropped that. Sorry, I could have dropped the Scavenging Goal actually to get some counters. But let's just drop this guy, because if it can swing unopposed, he'll be dead in a few turns. Because if it attacks and isn't block, I guess it gets +2 attacks. It could swing for 5. If it gets through, it swings for 5. And I have a removal on my hand, and he, you know, fetches stuff, so that's good. So now let's drop this guy. Defenders aren't that aggressive, and you know, when you start at 12 life, when your opponent starts at 12 life, being aggressive is kind of key to success here. It's actually quite a good draw. But his deck hasn't done anything yet. Really, it hasn't done anything yet. And there we go. I think if I attack, well, he's dead anyway. I can drain the last couple of lives from him. He's tapped out, so he can't do anything to stop me. This is looking good. Drain life for the maximum amount. Done. Choose a target. it's awkward choosing the target after you've paid the mana, because Modern Rules says it does it the other way around. And you see, I don't really want... Well, that's though a good thing to have, but I want the cards because I need those gold, you see, and I can sell these cards in at least in the Wanderlust and 1 month. So I'm going to take the cards. Oh, and I get to start with an Llanowar Elf. Let's see, let's go up to this town here. And see, this is what happens. This is why we need to buy this item here, to stop them from tapping these cities, the Shellcliff Keep in this case. Also, if I can make an end to the siege before they conquer the city, I will have it will be a much easier battle than if they, let's see, conquer the city and I have to break the siege, or no, not break the siege. If I have to reoccupy the city, you know, throw them out from it. If they have successfully conquered the city, not only do they start with cards in play when I try to challenge them to free the city, to liberate it, but also they, you know, my auntie would be the 3 or 4 best cards of my deck, which aren't really fair at all, because if I win, I just don't win anything. The city's just liberated, which stopped me from losing, which kinda a reward in itself, but I would rather have, you know, some cards of gold and stuff. Green amulets, black cards, and I happen to have green amulets. And if I were to get some black knights, I can get the black knight. I think I should do that actually. Let's see, get that into the deck. And what's the worst card here? It could be Wall of Space. Yes, I think it's Wall of Space because it doesn't really attack. And let's sell some of the cards that I won't have any use of. Gloom might be useful in a dungeon or against a white player sometime. I don't plan to use the elves here, the Llanowar elves, or Llanowar. I think that double L is supposed to be pronounced like a J, Llanowar elf or something like that. But I think that could just be Spanish. I have no idea how it works for English. Let's see, Wanderlust. Nope. I'm going to keep the Wall of Space in case I lose a duel and need to fill out my deck with something I can actually cast again. So sell these, and how much money do I have? I can actually see now. I can buy that item. But can I also, you know, see? Let's see here. Strip Mine is a very good card. I think I want that Strip Mine as well, because if I have 4 Strip Mines and 4 Sinkholes, my deck would be really good. So let's start on that, and let's see what quests. What do we do with a black card? Well, Elvish Magi. I think that was one of those we just defeated. Now I have a quest to defeat one of them and get another Black Knight, or possibly the most expensive black card they have, which is great. And I want to pay the gold, so now I can kick people's ass. It says Elvish Magi, it was, and let's duel that guy. I think I am a favorite to win. I hope so, because the AI is stupid. I am not that. And I also begin with a Llanowar Elf. This quest is almost easy. Let's begin with a Cyclopean Mummy instead of attacking. Just get power onto the battlefield or into play, and then you know, continue dropping stuff from there. Now I can get the Plague Rats into play as well, and then attack for 2, I guess. Is that better than Blood Moon Unholy Strength? I don't really know. Let's just get guys into the battlefield. I think that is a winning proposition. Usually having more permanents in play is better than boosting up 1 permanent, even though he doesn't really have direct removal in his mono green deck. But he might as well, you know, play a guy and drop a giant growth on it, and then I'm screwed. I just waste a lot of stuff. That's why Unholy Strength isn't such a good card. Now, though, I really need to boost my guys through him. As you can see here, Dark Witcher doesn't really do anything, and that's the problem. It's a very weak card to draw, and it's, you know, you want to accelerate into unfair stuff, and my deck doesn't really have any unfair stuff yet. So I guess that's one of the weaker cards in my deck, but it can still give me some busted draws. What does Plague Rats do now again? Well, I think the screen just froze it. Let's try to cast something. No, Dark Ritual just filled out. So that's excellent. I don't really know what my rat does. I Yeah, no, now it works. Playing at Pound Victim Rise in play, so I can't really boost that. But I can drop Bad Moon here. Bad Moon will allow me to grow my guys, and an unholy strength of my mummy now allows me to swing past his Elvish Archer. And that's great. Let's see, I have access to 4 mana, and that's 1, and that's 4. No, it's better to just boost my guy and get some damage in this case, I guess. So, Mummy, boost it up, and attack, and be done with it. No, you know, that's half his life total, and he can't block. And so things are looking up. Now I can attack with all my guys. I have no idea why he did that. I'm going to take it. Scary if he had, you know, like to. Well, that's why he did it. Anyway, he kind of have to block my mummy here, so I am going to attack with everything. Like that. See, trading guys. And now I want a bat into play. See, I want the bat to chump block this guy because I don't want him to have, you know, a couple of giant growths that kills me. So that's my chump block, and I'm going to use this thing to play my Scavenging Ghoul as well. Oh, where did my mana go? There they are. And you know, when things are going to die, you should really play this card first. I'm playing very poorly, but it's looking good. So in my defense, I'm winning while playing poorly, and that's kind of like the opposite of karma, I guess. So yeah, something bad is going to happen, but not this duel. And there's no reason for me to play this mountain, I guess. But let's just attack with just about anything. Everything. Yes, good. Attack with everything. I can even boost with my bat here. Yes, just 1 mana. He could have fog. That would suck. And it's a jump block, and he will kill my rat. Yeah. And I win. And ooh, Ruby, Time Twister Library. That's a good clue, but I'm not that. I really don't need that much gold for anything right now. But I'm going to take the cards because gold is gold. Gold is good. And they really fancy giving me elves. Now I have to duel this Fungus Master. Let's see if I can get back to that tavern and get my fancy black card. You see, this is a much harder opponent because, you know, my last opponent started with 12 life, and this guy started with 16 life. So he's at least 2 tiers higher ranked than my other opponent. But I am lucky. I start with this guy, and I draw well as well, so I can get a fast start. I'm not quite sure what this guy is playing really. It looks like he's multicolored. Tropical Island, blue and green. Can be one of those decks that has fancy stuff. Getting a wall into play or attacking for damage. I kinda just want the damage in this case. He isn't really attacking me with anything. And you see, I'm getting rewarded. Now I can replay my guy after damage. Sometimes you play good and you get rewarded. That's how it should be. Good players should be lucky, bad players should be sucky. You can cite me on that. And this is what we call a major problem when you have a bunch of 1 toughness guys. I really hope this is Bad Moon. Well, I almost called it. My best play, you know, terroring that guy isn't really what I want to do. And then again, I can just swing and see if he kind of blocks. If he does that, he's an idiot, you know. Less stupid things have happened before. And I also have the 3 drops, so I can attack my elves as well. And as you can see, he was an idiot. Never underestimate the sheer stupidity of old artificial intelligence. It's quiet, too quiet. But then, from nowhere, the zombies came, and they said, "Brains!" Tropical Island. And another sorcerer. This time, I am good. Or at least almost. That's a good draw. That's one of the better draws. I can play my Mishras. I can play my Scavenging Ghoul, I guess. Or would I rather have the power in play? I would actually rather have power in play, since I can force a block out of the way. And yes, let's do that. But first I should attack with both these guys here. It doesn't matter against his AI, I guess, but you know. If he blocks again? No, he doesn't. This time he's actually smart, so just let's play the good guy. What's the Merc Dwellers? You know, if he had just taken the damage last turn, he would have 2 active Prodigal Sorcerers, and I think that would have be good enough to beat me, since that kills just about every creature that matters in my deck. That's an excellent piece of art. That one. I think that sorcerer wizard looks really evil. I don't know what evil. It actually, if we remove all the blue stuff and add some, you know, darkness to it, it would actually be quite a black picture, in case of magic terms, I guess. Anyway, he plays a Wall of Wood. I don't really care. I want to play my land. And let's see, I have 2 2/2s. And if he's smart, he's going to block the Merc Dwellers. And I can play... Well, the Bog Imp just dies, so I can just attack with my Mishra's Factory, get some more damage in, but then I can't play my Scavenging Ghoul. But I could play my Wall of Bone, which is something at least. But I think I'd rather set up for one big attack, so I'd rather just, you know, play my guys, and then I can just drop my Scavenging Ghoul before combat. No, I can't really, because if I want to play the Giant Growth, I want to be able to respond to Tarot, so just attack. Good block. No, I could have just tarot that guy all of the way, but I didn't really think it was worth it. So just play another guy like this. Keep one black up. Doesn't really matter. Put it somewhere where I can see my other cards when I get priorities. Apparently you can't rearrange your cards on your battlefield without having priority. That's gotta be some new kind of rule. He plays cards that doesn't do anything. Well, ramping is, you know, a good thing to do, but you know, we start at really low life totals, and ramping, you know, he don't have time to drop his fatties, and that was just about the best draw ever. So, let's see, I can drop Bad Moon, that's 2, and I can drop the Bog Imp, since it's now will be surviving. I actually think I will do that. 1, 2, but I can't attack with my Mishra, so I might as well tap it, I guess. Yes. And he pings me instead of blocking, no problem. And now I can just kill him, because he tapped this guy that would block. He can have, you know, a unsummon, but I think it's worth the risk. Just terror his Wall of Wood and attack for a million of zombie damage. Billions and millions. Merc Dwellers isn't really zombie. Ghouls aren't really technically zombies in a way. They might be rather zombies nowadays. I think, you know, they are actually. What about this guy? Scarf zombies. They are zombies. Good. And victory! None shall stand in my way, and I actually get a tiger, which don't really fit in my mono black deck, but I like them anyway, because sometimes I need to level up, and now I get awarded with a black card of my choice. Now, what's the most powerful black card of them all? Well, Nightmare is really powerful, but you know, I can't really dip into other colors because it requires me to have a lot of swamps. So that would be nice. What about Sengu Vampire? Sengu Vampire, I think, is a champion of the black decks. I think it will also go for... well, I can't really see the price there. Let's say no. What do we have? We have enchantments. Ah, Bad Moons. And we have... Weakness, enmity, blood, curse, death grip. Didn't we have that? Oh, Obliette is a good removal spell. I use that in my Pauper deck well, when I played Pauper somewhere, Medic Online on Paper Pauper. We do that in Kalmar, Sweden. Anyway, Pestilence. I had a Pestilence in this deck, and that was a good card. Good combo with what you call drain life as well. You can drain life, you can use Pestilence, you don't die, but fortunately you need to have some guys in play. I actually think that I'm going to take... Oh, Sinkholes is really good as well, but not where I am right now. I think I rather just want the Sanguine Vampire to have some fat to end the games. So I think that Royal Assassin is a good guy as well, but I can have removal spells. I don't need to wait for them to attack me. Just get the vampires, kill stuff, win games. And let's put that into my deck before I forget about it. Sell some cards I have no use of right away. Gloom I want to save. Hurricane I want to remove. But the Ruin is one of those colorless cards, you know, that might just as well fit into the deck if you happen to lose a duel and lose some anti-cards. In with that one. Let's see. I actually think Grapeshot Catapult is better than Vampire, and probably just better than a whole lot of cards here, like a Random Aura, and let's see, Animate Date doesn't really do anything. Bog Imp isn't powerful, but Dark Ritual doesn't do anything. But I want to maximize my bad moons, so out with the bad cards. Now I still have 40 card deck, and things are looking sweet. This time things are going much better than the last time. And I've been doing this for a while now, and I promised you that I shouldn't have, you know, an episode that lasts until eternity this time. So I really hope this worked, because I'm going to end this episode just about now and continue it later. And hopefully you don't have to wait 2 weeks until that episode. Anyway, thanks for watching. If you like the content, the magic, the Shandalar, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I promise I will play some Magic Online as well sometimes. And yeah, that's just about it. And see you next time when we play Evil Genius in Shandalar.